I never said alienation happened because I'm being punished. I didn't have that language, although I know some of you do. Mine was more like, this is what you get for not being responsible, for not knowing. I used to think of myself as being neurotic, impulsive. And so I would tell myself that sort of like karma, because I'm not way, this is how life is for me. Basically, yeah, it was like a punishment. I should learn my lesson and be a different person. That those qualities in me or those behaviors I was displaying were bad and wrong, and I needed to do better and be better, which is really terrible. I felt really icky a lot of the time about who I was as a person. And because, of course, the nature of this whole dynamic of alienation is very punishing, right? So you have the alienating parent and maybe even the opposing attorney and maybe some of your family, who knows? Like there may be a whole bandwagon of people pointing at you and saying, if you weren't this way, this wouldn't have happened. If that is there for you, just know, please, please take this from me. It's not true. It's a fucking lie. It's not cause and effect because you were flighty or because you weren't disciplined enough. You weren't doing the things required of you to see your kid, that this is why it has happened. Please don't believe that. It is a lie. I just got fired up about this because it fucked me up for so long, like it'll bring me to tears. I shamed myself without even knowing I was shaming myself because I believed it to be fact that I was just irresponsible and fucked up, and that's why everything happened. That I didn't care about my kid in the way that other people would care for her, so it was my fault. I'm telling you, that is not the truth. Other people have done some crazy stuff that still see their kids on a very regular basis. They're not being alienated. They're not being erased and replaced. You know that I am all about personal responsibility and taking accountability for your life. But you can't take accountability for your life if you're shaming yourself. They're two separate things, opposite ends of the spectrum. Shaming yourself is going to cause you to continue feeling and doing shameful. You're not inherently bad. The behaviors or the traits that you might have displayed in the past, it's not who you are. Taking accountability for your life is like, okay, this didn't work for me. And understanding why you showed up in that way to begin with. That's being accountable